So in honor of the new Assassin's Creed game, AC Shadows, right? A lot of people are saying that Yasuke isn't isn't really canon or isn't really wasn't really a samurai and different things like that. First of all, you need to understand he was a retainer, but that was a false narrative that they wanted to push to you. You got to understand when you deal with a character like Yasuke in a fictional game. Of course, they're not gonna have everything authentic to its exact origins. None of these games are. But let me show you something about Yasuke since we talking about. So Yasuke was an African man, and he was also Portuguese that was born in 1582. Talking about in Africa, and but he also had moved to many other different countries because he deals with the what you call the Jesuits, or the ones they call the Order of Jesus. And the Jesuits are Italian order that are were funded by the Catholic Church, and we're talking about the Roman Catholic Church and different things like that. So you're talking about how Yasuke uh was basically sent over there by this guy named Alessandro Vigiano, and basically as they were traveling to different countries and different places, he had Yasuke, the guy, one of the matter of fact, I'll just show you. So basically, the Italian Jesuit Alessandro Vigilano pretty much gave away Yasuke to or basically let him stay with Nobunga, and pretty much because Nobunga wanted to see a black man. Nobunga said, oh, he liked what he saw. You know, Yasuke is about 6 feet tall. He took him in and he made him a samurai. He gave him a stipend. He gave him swords, houses. You feel me? He gave him everything he needed in the in that era, that time period. So Yasuke accompanied him until his death, and basically they had fought at the Hanjo incident, pretty much, right? So basically, Yasuke was a real samurai. He was a real warrior. Now, was he in battle all the time? No, but that's because he was a part of the Jesuit order as well, right? If y'all haven't seen this show on Netflix, make sure y'all go check out Yasuke. Excellent show. Came out a couple years ago, 2021, I think. So, but it's funny how anytime, you know, everybody wants to call somebody else racist. Everybody wants to call somebody else they want to call us racist when we're racist towards somebody else or another group of or ethnicity of people, or they wonder why black people get so offended. Because whenever we have something, it could be a video game, it could be us in a movie, whatever we're doing. Captain America, I'll talk about him too later. But whenever we have something, somebody always comes, another race, and I'm trying not to make this a race thing, but they always come and bash the character. Why can't we just get along? You feel what I'm saying? Why can't Yasuke be really be a African man that went to Japan, that adopted their customs and became a samurai? You feel what I'm saying? Because the Japanese or the person who or a white man or whoever has a offense to a black man being a samurai. I know why? No, but the only thing I can think of is because he's black, right? So when we talk about the color of skin, it'd be so much bigger than that because black people are the culture, right? And we understand this, we get this. But Yasuke himself was actually a part of the Jesuit order. So regardless, or even if he was a slave in the Jesuit order, I'm not sure for certain. We gonna keep that what it is. But regardless, Yasuke was very important at that time, and there's a reason why his name never left the history books, even though you can't find that much information on him. You feel me? So make sure y'all keep that in mind, because he was also a 6-foot black man in the country where most of the guys are only 5'9" or shorter. You feel me? Make sure y'all like, follow, and subscribe. It's Mad Memo.